Alright, I'm going to do a little demo of my Vintage Sound vs410, basically a blackface recreation. Actually, I'm just going to show one thing about this because I'm about to swap the speakers. I'll show you what it has in it. These are by Weber. The classic. The top ones are alnico. The bottom ones are ceramic. Oh, I don't think you can see this dark, but anyway, I'll post the numbers of these speakers. They're the standard ones that Rick puts in these things. My taste and tone are a little bit more rock, a little less. I mean, I've learned a lot of Stevie Ray in my time, but I don't know. I just there's something about a Super I've really liked, but these speakers are a little bit too mid-rangey, a little bit too early breakup for me. So the problem is, and I'm taking this with my iPhone, and I know it's going to overdrive pretty easily. I'm going to set this further back away. I mean, the microphone and this stupid phone overdrives pretty easily. I'm going to put this back over here. And I'm going to turn it down a little bit. Volume knob is sensitive as can be. I literally aim it at either the curvy part of the two or the top edge of the two. And that's medium loud to super loud. Okay, so I'm just going to play. This is my Strat I've had about 20 years now with a Warmouth neck. That's a real Fender. But none of the pickups are stock. None of the electronics are stock anymore, but this is a DiMarzio Heavy Blues. So I'm going to play that one. This is a Seymour Duncan Fat Cat. So starting with the neck pickup. I'll go to the bridge pickup. Again, that's the Fat Cat. There's tremendous buzz in this room that I play in. It's a pretty high output pickup, I think, and it's overdriving the amp a little bit. Going back to the neck pickup. So I'm going to go to the bridge middle position. That's a Seymour Duncan mini humbucker. That's just the middle. That's middle bridge. It's back to the bridge. As much as I love this Fat Cat, my lead tone is usually very, very distorted, so this buzz just gets, it's absolutely unbearable. So I'm going to have to find something that actually is hum canceling. Nobody's really making a P90 hum canceling in a humbucker shape. I know I've seen one that's, what's that guy's name? Fralin. I know he makes a P90 that's hum canceling, but I'm not ready to make a new pickguard yet, another pickguard. So, back to this thing. I've got it set at 8 treble, 8 middle, 6 bass, 9. Trying to cut back some of the mid-range. I set it 8, 8, 9. Bring the middle up. I'll crank it for some amp distortion here. I don't have any pedals plugged in at the moment, though I usually use them. I'm going to go to the top edge of the 2. Now I'm going to go to 2.5. This should distort. I'll put this back at 6. Back on the bridge pickup. So I don't know how much of what you're hearing is the iPhone distorting or these, but there's definitely some breakup going on out here. Sorry, I didn't turn that snare drum off. You might be hearing that. The reverb out of this thing is nice, but actually the reverb is kind of part of what I don't know. Definitely why I'm undergoing the speaker change is it just seems to lack the top end. There's just something a little harsh. It's lacking a little bit of high end and a little bit of low end for me. The reverb back off. The idea of the ceramics in the bottom is it's supposed to kick a little more bass, but I just haven't really felt that. Okay, nobody's watching this far into this video, probably. But anyway, there you have it. The tone is very warm. I love the amp. I think I'm going to be happy with it. I've run it with a couple of 12-inchers plugged into it. That cabinet right there. That's actually what I've been taking out on gigs lately. But it just lacks some clarity, and I think just for me, being a more of a rock player, I want it to be a little louder. I want, what am I trying to say? I don't want any speaker distortion. I find that it really puts a cap on your volume, and you go to crank it up, and you just kind of hit this wall, and the speakers just kind of fart out. And you know, if I was trying to get all my tone and all my equalization out of the speaker, then maybe I would stick with these. But the ones that are going to go in it here are some Eminence, a couple of Copperheads, and then a couple of Raging Cajuns. And I'm going to try to take another video just like this one, try to keep my settings the same, and I'll have that up in a couple weeks once I get those speakers in. Okay.